My health status is physical health, and I chose to see how a person's life choices up until this point in their life have an effect on their physical health. As people age and their physical health changes or worsens, a lot of people end up suffering from depression, mental health issues, and sadness. Along with seeing how choices affect physical health, I question whether physical health affects a person's mental health. I interviewed a 63-year-old woman who is currently a recovering alcoholic, and these are my interview questions. What are some of the difficult or stressful situations you have had, and do you believe these experiences have had an effect on your physical health?
Absolutely. I had a situation that happened back in the 90s that was very, very difficult to get through, very stressful. And my physical health was definitely deteriorating because of being in bed for probably 4 or 5 weeks and then having to go on antidepressants and some other medications just to get me through that stressful and difficult time. So yes, absolutely, it definitely affected my physical health.
Were there any turning points that you have gone through that have affected your physical health, and did this set you on a different track?
Absolutely. When I chose to pick up a cigarette, that definitely was a turning point in my life because what I had chose to do later on in life didn't come true anymore, like being a lifeguard. I was taking swimming, and because I picked up that cigarette, my breathing was affected, my health was affected, and then at that turning point, I decided to pick up drugs and drinking also at that point. So absolutely, those all affected my physical health and definitely put me on a different track in life, for sure.
What is one bad choice you made that you've learned from? Do you regret that choice, and did it affect your physical health?
Yep. Again, with the question number 3, that bad choice was picking up cigarettes, drinking, and drugging. And had I not picked up those, I think my physical health would have been much better and my mental health would have been much better back then. I would have been able to make better decisions. And I believe all of that definitely affected my physical health. Due to cigarettes today and some other stuff, I have COPD. So my physical health has definitely been affected from picking up that cigarette and drinking and drugging.
Do you believe your physical health affects your day-to-day life? If yes, how?
Physical health definitely affects my life on a day-to-day basis. I feel like when I'm doing yoga or I'm doing some exercises, I feel better mentally, physically, spiritually, feel a lot better. And I do believe that your day-to-day life, it affects you and affects you physically and mentally.
Do you believe a person's physical health affects their mental health? If so, is it affected positively or negatively?
Absolutely. Your physical health always affects your mental health. And like I said, with doing all the things that I did, had I not been in a position where I actually went into treatment for my alcoholism, that I wouldn't have been where I am today, which is much better than I was back then. And I feel like definitely affects the physical health, affects your body, your physical health affects your mind and your soul, it affects everything. If you're not physically in good physical health, your mind wanders and your mind can't comprehend what's going on. So I believe that if you are physically healthy, that your mind is healthy also.
From this interview, it is very clear that the choices we make in our life, no matter how long ago, can and will affect our physical health. Our physical health has a lot to do with our mental health, and this interview showed that. The woman in this interview went through something almost 25 years ago, and it is still affecting her physical health to this day.